Jake Paul about to get a title shot after this fight? Is Jake Paul actually about to get in the rankings? This is about to go down and go crazy. If he beat Chavez Jr.,
199.4. Who do you think you are? I am.
welcome to the rundown. This your boy AP, and I have my boy Uncle Money in the building. Uncle Money, through the press conferences, I heard so many things, but Jake Paul, they said that he might get a title shot or move up in the rankings if he beats Chavez Jr. You think that actually is fair? Do you think he should move up to actually be ranked or be in the rankings just from beating Chavez Jr.? I guess an ex champion, but he's actually 38 years old and haven't boxed maybe once or he boxed once in 2024 and then haven't boxed again since 2021. But you think that is actually right to put him in the rankings? Should he go through the traditional route of actually moving in the ranking, fight the number, 13, 14, 15, move up? Do you feel like he should do that, or he could just skip the line because he's Jake Paul?
Jake Paul, as I've said before, and I'm going to say it again, Jake Paul is the greatest boxer to ever walk the face of God's green earth. I've been watching the sport, been participating in this sport for a very long time, and I've never in my life seen a fighter like Jake Paul. He is the greatest ever. There's no Muhammad Ali, there's no Mike Tyson, there's no Sonny Liston without Jake Paul. with that being said, all right, enough
We
of
about
me
to get
grinding.
that.
Let me
You
get.
don't
Let me
know
get. Let me
nothing about
get,
boxing. We about to get all those
I'm
comments.
gonna
You don't know anything about
get.
boxing.
I'm gonna get those comments. Nah, is it fair? No. Is Chavez even ranked?
No.
Exactly. So no. The answer is no. You can't fight an unranked opponent and then expect to be ranked. If you want to be ranked, then you need to fight a contender. That's it. By fighting Chavez, who
Who lost to
I
Anderson
mean, he's
Silva?
going to lost to Anderson Silva, and who Jake Paul beat Anderson Silva. Like, no, like this is just another Jake Paul event where he's fighting, people that are on their way to the retirement home. That's it.
Yeah.
And then y'all are gonna be like, oh, it's rigged. No, but he's gonna win. He may knock Chavez out, or Chavez got a chin, but I don't know. He's gonna beat Chavez. He's
He's
gonna
gonna
beat
beat Chavez.
Chavez. Yeah.
I
So should
think,
he be ranked? No.
yeah, I think it's really just like I get to play devil's advocate. I get it. Jake Paul's name is too big to fight as a regular person now. Like fighting somebody that's maybe 10
Yeah,
and
I get it.
2. I get it, but I get it. Like he can't fight in the rankings because it doesn't make sense. Because you're going to be paying a no name so much money. But Canelo did it. He paid, what William Skull or something for a no name or not. No,
Yeah.
he paid people. But I think the time, I get it, but it sucks because it's really like it's manipulating boxing.
The problem is with Jake Paul, he's more of a spectacle, but then he's trying to convert himself to a real boxer, and he is a legitimate real boxer. Nobody
Yeah,
said that he is a championship level. He's not championship. We're not saying that. Could he be? I mean, who the hell knows? But he's good though, and he works hard, and he has all the money, resources, and time to do that. But his name itself has just turned into a big spectacle where him fighting other big name people was bringing money. He's in the money making business.
yeah. I believe that Jake Paul, he brings a lot of money, so it's kind of hard. He's the greatest women's boxer promoter, but
Absolutely.
he just I feel like he still needs to fight a contender. I know it might not make as many numbers and stuff, but to fight at least I guess he does have to jump up the rank just to be logical because he brings so much money. You can't put it to a no name, but let him fight number 10. I guess they can put him up there, make him fight number 10. Don't
Yeah,
put him up. Don't put him number 5 or fight one person and
because
go to a championship. Put him number 10. Let him fight number 10. Whoever's number 10 is in light heavyweight, and then he goes from
but you
there.
know what? I do think if he does fight a contender, it will do well. You know why? Because now the argument is, oh, he's fighting an actual contender. Can Jake Paul really box? So I think if people see him fight a top 10 contender, people are going to want to tune in because they want to see, is he the real deal? He's not fighting any more people that are in the retirement home. He's fighting actual young up and coming talent. Personally, I think he should try to avenge his loss to Tommy Fury, but I mean, I don't even care about that though. But I would like to see him as a top. I think he'll beat Tommy Fury now, but I like to see him fight a top 10, and I think that'll bring numbers. And also, it'll get a chance for another fighter to get discovered. I mean, Rocky Balboa wouldn't have never been discovered if Apollo Creed didn't give him a title shot. So
But he does need to fight. He fight a contender. I feel like it will do numbers because we can say he fought a real boxer, as
Mhm.
long as the dude doesn't take a dive or anything like that. But like a top
Yeah.
10, I
Oh
feel like
yeah, that part.
he needs to fight a top 10 that wants to be world champion. That wants to be world champion, like somebody who wants to be world champion, like another
Yeah.
contender that wants that's maybe 10, maybe 20-0, that wants to be a world champion, that does this for his life career, and he wants to make a legacy. So it might have to be somebody that's a contender that has a name, or because he has to do that, and then people be like, okay, he's a real boxer because he is a real boxer. He has experience. On the brightest light, the hardest in the last video we about Jake Paul was basically that we made was Jake Paul knows how to perform in the bright lights. He knows how to do
Hmm.
that now. And that's the hardest thing that any boxer has to do was when all eyes on you. He's been on the biggest stage. Now he just has
Yeah.
to, push results. So I think that I guess he has to jump the rankings. I don't think it is fair to other boxers that have been boxing since six. But Deontay Wilder has jumped up and did the stuff like that. But Jake Paul, it would be great for him to fight a contender. I don't feel like Chavez Jr. was the one to do it. But he does that, and we'll see who Jake Paul really is because he's been fighting nobody. Everybody been fighting been like 36 and or 40 or and retired. Like I'm just
Or
like, bro,
58.
yeah, like you're fighting people just like yo, like, and I think he's getting big headed too a little bit. I mean, he got the money, but I do think he's getting a little big headed, like meaning like he calls the shots. You call the shots because you have the money, but you fight another champion, you don't call the shot because that's the champion. And so
Yeah.
like you have to respect the sport still of
Right.
like
And
the
the
champion.
and fighting the old people, okay, it was funny at first. Like it was funny, it was. But now I think that whole thing has died out because truth be told, I'm not seeing much of Jake Paul promotion. Like the whole hype train, it was funny, it was cool, but now I think people are like, no one cares anymore. Like honestly, who really is tapped into him versus Chavez? Because Chavez Jr., oh, this is another senior citizen, so
Yeah,
people are
we want
tired
to see
of
what
it.
he can do.
You know?
We want to see if you
Yeah.
really got skills.
Right. It was funny at first. It was funny. It was a good laugh, but now, we don't care anymore.
Yeah, because he does brag about. I got Mike Tyson on my resume. Like Mike Tyson
Yeah.
was 57 years old, and the cane just got out of the ER. Like we ain't, and the rundown did
Who
say
who
that he was gonna
who ch-
lose.
who tripped while walking to the ring, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
like
and
come
all
on now,
y'all
like
and all y'all people that still say it's rigged, you are the R word. You're the R
yeah,
word. And if you have a problem, get on the podcast with us and come get the smoke on this debate. You're the R word if you think it's rigged. He's old man. Deal with it.
yeah. But Jake Paul had to do his thing. But yeah, like I said, he needs to go up the rankings to just skip and li- it's just he is a boxer now. You want to take it serious? You want to call yourself a real boxer? You have to go up the rankings. And
Yeah.
after this fight, I don't want to see no more bullshit. Then, so
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's over with now. It's not funny no more. Like now, fight a top 10 contender.
yeah, because if you are great, you are great. I mean, I'm not saying that you could be nice. Because I do see your skills did go up.
Yeah,
And Deontay Wilder
yeah,
did it. He started boxing late, and he all of a sudden became a world champion. Like you can do it. Not
yeah.
saying it's impossible, but let's see something now.